Hey y'all, I need to talk to y'all tonight. Cause this right here, I don't want to say it's funny, but at the same time, it's really, really pathetic out here. And if you stay tuned at the very end, then you know exactly what I'm about to say. But I don't want to waste nobody's time today. Don't forget like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay tuned at the very end and share the video, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, let's get right into it. They are mad because you believed in yourself when nobody else didn't. You proved them wrong. Every single last one of them. Wrong. Now, back to what I was saying. Ain't it funny when nobody don't believe in you, but you believe in yourself? That's when people get mad. And then when you got that low self-esteem, oh, people love you then. But once you break out of that system, that low self-esteem system, that matrix system, yeah, people get mad at you because you know why? You don't care about them or their opinion. You don't care what they got to say. Long as you believe in yourself and you know you're putting in the work and you're seeing results that they cannot see, oh, it's the hell with them. Because guess what? Somebody has said everybody can't go where God's about to take you. Why do you think friends start talking to you, your so-called friends? Why do you think people don't want to deal with you no more? Remember, it's not you, it's them. They the wrong with the problem. It ain't y'all. These people are going through mental illness. They can't stand to see you happy. They can't stand to see a smile on your face. They rather see you walk around here mad at the world. But you ain't them. And they sure as hell ain't you either. But they want to be like you though. They probably saying to themselves, I wish I can believe in myself like the way he or she does. But they so full of crap. They let the devil get in their head and talk their dreams out of them. Then when they see you, they want to do the same thing to you. They want to turn your sky into a freaking ceiling. But you refuse to. And that's why they mad. That's why they bitter today. Who remember the movie Color Purple? I ain't talking about the new version. I'm talking about the old version. Remember the character, I think she played Miss Silly, Whoopi Goldberg, or Oprah. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But I believe it's Whoopi Goldberg. And she said the famous quote in that movie. All my life I had to fight. All your life you had to fight. Remember, you are a warrior. And warriors don't give up. They don't surrender. That's why they mad at you as well. Because you refuse to give up. They try to turn everybody against y'all. And you still out here winning. You still out here succeeding. All the gossip, hate, and slander. People turn their nose up at you. You still winning. So that tells you right there. These people are sore losers. They get out the bed trying to figure out their evil plot against you. And every time they think they got a plan, it backfires. Ladies and gentlemen, when you believe in yourself, get ready to make some enemies. But that's alright, because like I said, that's not a you problem. That's a them problem. These people got insecure running through their veins. They got insecure or insecurities in their blood, in their veins. Because I'm telling you all right now, who on God's green earth go walk around here mad at somebody because they believe in themselves? I tell you what, They are called insecure people, that is. That's insecurity. Now, a person like you and me, we will cheer them on. We'll root for them. But ain't no reason to get so, not y'all, but they have no reason to get upset with you because you out here winning. These people don't know the struggle that you had to go through. But now they mad. I'm talking about they mad as flames. These people got the demon in them. Instead of them clapping for you, they turn up their nose. They claim they be claiming you make them sick to their stomachs. But they choose to look at you, so guess whose fault is that? Their fault. If y'all make them sick so much, tell them, turn your little head and just go on about your business. But see, they don't want to do that. Your light is too attracting. They find you attractive, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he ain't give up? Oh, he still believe in himself? Child, she still believe in herself? Girl. Y'all are attracting a lot of negative spirits. But that's not your fault. But on the other hand, you are attracting positive spirits. You're going to attract the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now tell me if I ain't lying. That's the truth right there. When you believe in yourself, you're going to have people rooting for you. You're going to have the people on the other side. I'll take that back. Imagine this the cha-cha slide. The losers that's hating, mad at you because you believe in yourself, going to be on the left. And the ones that going to be rooting for you and cheering you on, going to be on the right. The ones on the left, they believe in you. But the ones on the right, they believed in you, even when you first started. So, what I'm trying to say is, these people, it's not the same as you. By people, I mean the people on the left. Because the ones that's doing a lot of hating, chit-chatting, they ain't did nothing with their lives. Because if they did, they're going to be mad at you for believing in yourself. But some folks in today's society are afraid to step out that comfort zone. They are afraid to be themselves. If you be yourself, we ain't gonna like you. Okay, and they want to poison that into your brain. I dare you to be different. I dare you to be yourself, which I know y'all are. I know you is. But see, them, they scared to do that. And why you think they not on the level you on? They are afraid. They are afraid of other people's opinions. Like that person pay their doggone bills. No, I don't want to do it. They might talk about me. No. Yeah, well, maybe we should just stay in our comfort zone. You know, we can't do it. It's too much. Don't be the same ones trying to talk down on you. Either they tell you to your face or they show you through their actions. And you're not going to give a crap because guess what? They can't go where you're going anyway. I don't care if it's blood or not. They can't go. Remember, you were born alone, and guess what? When you go on that spiritual path, you're going to walk alone. That's straight up based on a true story right there. But see, the reason why they so pissed off because you didn't let these people get in your head. You did not let these people turn your sky into a ceiling. Remember, the sky is the limit. They wanted to shut that down by turning your sky into a ceiling. But you said, oh no, the devil is a liar. The sky is the limit. And you will make it. I don't care you had 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100, 200, the whole nation, they believe in you. You still believe in yourself. Hell, y'all could have the whole G.I. Joe army against you, and you still out here thriving and winning. And that right there was scared of living daylights out of these folks. They are afraid of your they are afraid of your resilience. They are afraid. You can tell by the way they be acting. Doing all this foolishness, slamming stuff, that's cussing up a storm, preying on your downfall. They intimidated. Because they never ever met a real one like you ever before. And that's what tick people off. You so real. You so abundant. You so professional. You so different. You just so obedient. They just can't put their finger on you. They just can't figure you out. You so mysterious. And that drives people nuts. Who he think he is believing in himself. Who she thinks she is believing in herself like that. And these days, this is really, really sad, but I'm about to say it. If you young watching this, not all the older people, but some of the older people will be hating on the young folks because they got their early wisdom, or vice versa. The young ones gonna be hating on the OGs because they got wisdom and they don't, and they refuse to learn. But it go both ways. When you believe in yourself, that's what's gonna happen. It doesn't matter your age, they still gonna hate. And that's downright pathetic. But that says a lot about them. When you believe in yourself, can't nobody tell you nothing. Remember that Kanye song, right? Excuse me, are you saying something? Oh no, you can't tell me nothing. They can't tell you a doggone thing. You paid the dues. You set the trenches. You put in the work. They can't say nothing. You ain't had to go out here, rob, or steal, or sell your soul. You went out there and did it on your own. Now ask yourself, could they ever do what you had done? Could they ever believe in themselves like you did? Y'all could take the shoes off your feet and tell them, here, worm, since you think I'm so perfect and this and that. They ain't gonna do it. They scared. Because they gotta go through so many life changes. They don't want to give up on that club life. They just don't want to do it. They afraid. They are afraid what their little friends gonna think. They still in high school. They need friends. I need this. I need that. I need her. I need him. Instead of just doing it by themselves. They need somebody to do this and do that. They are a bunch of needy people. But when they see you walking alone, they know doggone well, you powerful, ladies and gentlemen. You powerful. And when you walk alone, once again, that intimidates people. Because they know God is by your side. Oh no, I don't want to mess with him. Oh no. Girl, we don't want to mess with her. No. We don't want no problems. Y'all leave him alone. Leave her alone. She's a beast. She got that spirit in her. He's a beast. He believes in himself. He walking alone. When you walk alone, that makes you stronger. When you walk with a crowd, you weak. But since you choose to stand out, they intimidated by you. They are afraid. They are scary. We talking about scary on top of scary on top of scary. Understand that. But the other reason why they so pissed off, because you had the testicles to go out there and do it anyway, with or without their approval. You ain't need that support anyway. They thought you were going to give up because they start talking to you. Come to find out, the trash took itself out. There was so much trash in your life, you didn't need it in your life anyway. That's like you the only one that got good hygiene. And you got these people that got bad hygiene all up in your face trying to be your friend. Or once upon a time was your friend. But not anymore. You had to cut the ties with these people. Because they weren't doing nothing. Doing the same old thing, singing the same old song. But you level up. And they afraid of leveling up. You went from new level to new level to new level. Remember, new level, new devils. And the higher you got, the jealous they got. They couldn't go. They were too mad. Too demonic. Too doggone stubborn as well. Even if you try to help these people, they ain't want to listen. And then they won't take your advice. So you had to leave them where they was at. But once you prove them all wrong, they look like pure fools. When you prove a lot of people wrong, it make you feel good. And they be sitting over there looking doggone gullible. Because you tried to help these folks. And you warned them. But they ain't want to listen. But now that you proven all wrong, now they know doggone well. They messed up. Now they regretting it. Now they wishing that they could have had listened. It's too late now. Too late as they cry. But not you, but they had the chance to listen. That is true not to listen, so that's their fault. But ain't it funny? And also, don't it feel good when somebody tell you can't do this, you can't go there, and you do it anyway? Don't it make you feel good? It make you want to say, aha, I told you so. But at the same time, you know you were right all along. You knew who you were. At least you weren't pretending to be somebody. They pretend to be somebody else. They couldn't be themselves. But you being yourself and you believing in yourself. That's why they mad. They want to be like you. You that role model. They want to be like you when they grow up. But these people got a whole lot of growing to do. They're still stuck on gullible stuff. They still doing childish things at a certain age. How embarrassing. But want to try to embarrass you because you believe in yourself. What? They marked you, but guess what? Now they're going to be looking up to you like a giant. They talk down on you, look down on you. Now they're going to be looking up. I'm telling you all right now, you will all prove them wrong. And when you do, you go remember this video and you can say, Brian was right. I'll prove them wrong. And now they mad. They big time mad. I believe in myself when nobody else didn't. And I proved them wrong. What? They ain't gonna like that. It's gonna burn them up. But hey, my catchphrase, they did it to themselves. You didn't do nothing. They just flat out insecure with their own lives. And they know you got it going on. You got the juice. You got the recipe. You just got it. You just got the it thing. And they want it, but they can't have it. So they need to stop it. Understand that. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, You proved them all wrong. And now they're sitting there looking crazy, looking stupid. But that feeling you get in your gut when you prove them all wrong, you smiling. Not smiling in their face like rubbing it in. No, no, no. You're smiling on the inside. Because you know what you can do. You can do all things through Christ that gives you the strength. That's why you proved them wrong. Because you had God by your side. And when you prove a lot of people wrong, man, them dimples going to be showing. You're going to be smiling. Because you know what you can do. They claim you couldn't do this, you couldn't that. They say you couldn't do this, you couldn't do that. You say, all right, don't believe me, that's watch. Like the song, don't believe me, that's watch. And you did it without saying a single word. Like my shirt said, Nike, that's do it. And you did it and you put in the work. And now they mad. They in their feelings. Oh well. They should have had joined you. Now they regretting it. But keep up the good work, ladies and gentlemen. All of you that's watching. Keep up the good work, you hear? But yeah, if you made it to the end of every video, shout out to you. Much respect, and I love each and every last one of you. And if you heard the wind blowing outside, it's cold over here. But yeah, shout out, much respect to each and every last one of you. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to the old school subscribers. We're going up there. Oh, and by the way, we made it 54K. Didn't I tell you? Now guess what? 55K coming. So on and so on and so on. We moving on up. We ain't got time to play. We got work to do. But at the same time, the results are showing as we speak. But yeah, God bless you all. I love each and every last one of you. And you will catch me on the next one. Peace.